Hey everybody, welcome to the second video in my vlog series on marital therapy. Today we're going to be talking about how to pick a great therapist. And the reason why this is so important is because therapy is great, but when you have a therapist that is really effective and um, is gives you high quality therapy, your experience is going to be a lot better and it's going to be worth your while. And therapy is just the same as buying a car or buying a house. You're going to be spending a lot of money on it, so you want to shop around and see who's going to give you the best deal and the highest quality of product or service in this case. One thing that I would suggest is calling around to the different therapists that you might be interested in seeing, and they should not charge you to talk on the phone with you. You can kind of interview them a little bit informally and just kind of ask them about their practice so you can get a better idea of what they're all about. Some things to ask them when you call them are what method of therapy they are trained in and have certifications in, and you want to make sure that they are using empirically based methods. So these would be the Gottman method or EFT or emotionally focused therapy. Those are the same thing. And the reason why this is important is because a lot of therapies aren't empirically based, and that means that although some people say that they work, there's no research evidence to show significant improvements, whereas an empirically based therapy, there are those research studies to back it up and support its legitimacy. So you want to make sure that they have empirically based methods and that they're certified in them. That's my first suggestion. Another suggestion that I have for you is to ask them how long they've been practicing, how long they've been seeing couples. You can maybe give them a brief description of what your problems are that you want to be seen for, and if they've worked with couples like you before, and how often you see results with those couples, just so you can kind of get an idea what you're getting into, if they even feel comfortable seeing you with your problems. I mean, every therapist is probably going to say they can treat you, but if you can kind of get some information on what they've done to help couples like you before, then you're probably going to be in good hands. Another question you can ask them is if their service is covered by insurance. A lot of therapists won't, just because in order to most insurance companies will only cover you if you are being treated for some mental disorder. And so couples who are just coming for therapy and help with their relationship probably aren't going to be covered in insurance. But it's always worth asking just so you can save money if you need to. And then something else that's really important, when you do pick a therapist and you go and see them, make sure that both you and your spouse feel comfortable with them, because that's one of the things that can really help you succeed in therapy. If one of you feels like your opinions aren't being heard or the therapist is picking favorites, then it's probably not the best situation, and you wanna be with a therapist who makes you feel accepted and who's willing to work with you and your partner and make you both feel validated. And then the last thing that I want to tell you guys about is make sure that they start your treatment plan right away. I know I talked a little bit about this in the last video, but this is super important because, each session you're paying a lot of money to come and talk with this therapist, and if they kind of just dawdle for the first couple of sessions, they're really wasting your time, and you need to make sure that they're setting up a treatment plan with you. You know what's going to go down, how long it's going to take, how many sessions, and their plans to help you get on track and reach your goals in your marriage. So I hope this has been really helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I hope that you can pick a great therapist through this information.